And the Gwinn Area Community Schools Board unanimously agreed to hire Dr. Sara Croney as the district's interim superintendent. Following an interview with the school's Board of Education tonight, the board decided to hire Croney. They then went into a closed session to discuss her contract. Dr. Croney is a retired educator from Wisconsin who brings more than 40 years of experience to the field. Her pay will be split between roles as superintendent and director of curriculum.
We put out our feelers in the community for an interim superintendent position, and thankfully Dr. Croney came forward, and with her expertise, experience, and education, she was a perfect fit for us at the right time.
Former Gwinn Superintendent Brandon Bruce resigned in June. Dr. Croney's hire date is effective for Tuesday.